Hello, this is Kennay. This is Stoner Camera Review number 7, I guess the 7th one. So it's looking pretty shitty today outside, and weather ain't so great. I don't really have good lighting, and then I was trying to set this camera up. And I was realizing, like, oh shit, I shoot all these on black and white. What do I care? I have a fucking bulb on. It's dark out. It's rainy. So I figured today you like to develop film. We're gonna develop some film. Boom, start to finish. Put a roll finally through my FE 1.2. So I kind of want to check out what I got going on there in the camera. So I'm gonna walk you guys through developing a roll of film. I'm gonna do the whole thing. I probably could get it done within 10 minutes, but I'm gonna get high, and this might be like half an hour, so figure it's a good time kill to do that today. We'll see how I do with this. So, the roll of film I have in here, I do not know what it is. There's a bunch of bulk rolls I did up a while back. Bought like a 100-foot roll, not 100-foot, like a bulk roll. These all have a red dot on it. I put on, but I don't know what it is. I suspect it's APX 100 Agfa black and white film. They've been sitting around for like 5 years, so I have no idea what they are. I got some T-Max developer. What is that? Oh, get off the camera here. Oh, no. God damn. It's Ilfotec DDX. 1:4 solution. That totally throws off my game, because I could have swore I had T-Max developer. So this is website, massive development chart. You can look up your times, and because I do not know what this is, although I suspect it is 100 ISO film, I'm gonna look into seeing what the developing times are. So if you go to massive development chart, Google it up. I'm gonna assume this is and you can get the times on there. This is the APX 100, I'm gonna say. And let's plug in DDX, Ilfotec DDX. Haven't developed film in a while. It's be good practice. I'm also curious to see what kind of film this is. Times. Because I think it's 100, I'm going to develop for maybe 200 ISO film, just in case it's 400 ISO film. This is a new tech solution. This is an old tech film. Fuck, man. It's telling me I gotta do this for, no, 8.5 minutes. No. 12.5 fucking minutes? Wow. Okay. 12.5 minutes in developing. So this is definitely not going to be a short video. Okay, let's do this. So, we're at 4 minutes. 12.5 minutes. So what I'm going to do first is going to get this timer set up, ready to go. Let's delete that. 12 minutes. 12. Let's do 12. 12 is. Let's do 12. That's set up. Put a little timer over here. Ilfotec DDX. So, first thing I'm going to do is get the film out of here. Fucking push this guy in. Just start cranking her. So I only took about 31 shots, so we'll just get her out of there and see how she goes. So it's fully wound. I'm gonna pop this open. there it is. There's my bulk roll of film. DDX developing. I'm going to use this guy. This is my film extractor. If you ever find one, they're very handy to have, especially if you develop your own shit. Just kind of put all three in. Slide the first tab down. Doesn't, if it resists, just leave it where it is. I'm gonna roll through this. I'm gonna hear a click. There you go. It means that the film has flipped into the second flap, and you can close. We're doing this for the first time. You can hopefully close the later tab, and you'll be able to pull the film out. No, that didn't work. Try that again. These canisters, this is a plastic reusable canister, which is not the greatest, but hopefully it'll work this time. There you go. Pulled it right out. I've done this once with a piece of cardboard and double-sided tape. It took fucking forever, but it did work. You might have to Google to figure out how that works. So we're gonna load the film in the changing bag. Let's get rid of that for a while. I'm doing this in the kitchen sink, just because I don't really use this and do this in the bathroom. But what do we? What can you do? This piece of aspirin in here in my film canister. So what we're gonna do is line the film up in the canister. I'll have to do this in a black cloth bag, but this is where the bitching and stirring part comes in. So we're gonna have to put these all in a bag together. Got the can, got the reel and the film. I think I need a top lid, and then we're good to go. So let me put this camera aside. I'm gonna film. I'm done with this, I guess. Oh, we're gonna load some film in here. So let me get my changing bag out. Throw these down here. Boom. In goes the film, in goes the reel, in goes. You know what? I have a smaller Patterson reel, so I'll use this one. There we go. So that all goes in. I really like the Patterson reels. They're super easy to use, super solid. The reels are not metal, so they do break on occasion, but you know, how much film developing are you gonna fucking do? But these never fuck up, which I really thought, you know, you really had to know how to load the metal reels, and never managed to do it. Just couldn't fucking do it. I've done a lot of shit, but I just can't manage to load a steel reel. So working with plastic here, and I found my reel film. Oh, totally forgot. I mean, you didn't have to pull the film reel out, because these reloadable film canisters are actually, they have a screw top. Oops. That's what you get for doing this shit high. But I'm gonna start loading them in. There's like all these tabs you gotta find and where they are. I'm gonna start that going. It's not the funnest part. The worst part is when you have to like itch your nose and shit. That's fucking annoying. Or sneeze. Oh, sneezing isn't bad. Man, I'm doing this right. I haven't done this in a while. Those tabs should be a lot more pronounced, and they're not in this case. I hope this isn't a broken reel. Oh, I'd be so fucking pissed. Should have checked if it was a broken reel. I have one broken reel sitting there that I just can't bear to throw out. But I think we're here. We're ready to load her up. Kind of like ratchets itself, and once you get it in there, you can pull it pretty easily. Wow, that slipped out. Fuck. You know, it'd be a lot easier if it was not high. I see this. Fuck. This is not working, guys. Not getting orientation of these reels down. Fuck. Okay, I think I figured it out. Here we go. Yes. We're on the right track again. I used to be really fucking good at this, I swear. I'm rusty as fuck. Get my wheel in. I don't really work business now. Okay. Some resistance. What's the problem? What are we at? 11 minutes? Oh shit. I have to cut some of this parts out. It's ridiculous, man. Do not expect to be this fucking hard. Maybe I should have done something else with my day today. Oh, we got it. We are loaded and we are pulling it in the reel. The cool thing about the Patterson tanks is that it has a metal ball built into the reel that kind of pulls the film along with you as it kind of turns, so that's kind of nice. I'm actually getting to develop some film today. That's pretty fucking cool. This roll is fucking long. I think I overload these things. Went back when I was getting them in there. But it's a good reel. It's pulling pretty good. Should have some film loaded in here pretty soon. Now I'm curious to see if I can do this in under 35 minutes. So maybe, hopefully in 20 minutes, you guys get to see some film developed. As long as fucking for real, like seriously long. Or the reel is just not grabbing and going. That could be another reason. Oh, fuck. But that doesn't seem to be the case. I think we're going. There we go. We're down the reel. I'm gonna detach that. Just gonna pull it off. I think I used the. Oh my god. I think I used electrical tape. I can feel it. Don't want that going into the reel, guys. If it's like a regular masking tape, it might be okay. And glues and the tapes probably spread around in the developing tank. Okay, so I got the film in the reel. We are good. I'm gonna pop it in on that spindle that you saw go in. Tank. Make sure there's nothing in it before I close it up. No more aspirins. You guys are probably bored as fuck watching this, but we're gonna see something soon. Oh shit. Okay, I'll be on the wall. The spindle that I have in there is the longer one. So I need to put the shorter spindle in there. I think in case of emergencies, you can probably get your hands in and out of these sleeves to grab and put things in. In this case, it's unlucky because it's just a little spindle. It'll fit through the armholes. Get that in there. Now I can put the cap on. I'm gonna take this motherfucker out. Bam. Okay. We're motoring now, man. There you go. Film's in there. Get all the stuff out of there you don't need. Like the last time I rolled film, that was Fuji Neopan. There you go. That was my last roll I developed. Okay. Total tank capacity. Well, we need half that because. Oh yeah, here you go. We need 300 milliliters to develop this this film here. So I gotta run this at 20 degrees. Got a tap here, and I'm gonna run the tap until I get about roughly 20 degrees. While I do some math, and let that run. 300 mil. So the ratio for DDX and the developer is 1 to 4. I like keeping my developers developing, fixing ratios the same. It's just fucking easier. Never been really. I've experimented with different developers, but the ratio thing, just for me, it's so fucking easy. I like to keep it easy. So we are at 300 milliliters. Divide that by 1 to 4, 5. And we got 60, so we need 60 milliliters of developer. And you fill the rest up to 300. So that's the whole math you need, man. Get one of these, I should go through all the stuff you need for developing film, but I guess maybe you'll see them as they come out. Get one of these graduated cylinder type measuring things. So 300s are marked right here. And we're gonna do about 60, so yeah, we're almost ready to go. We gotta get some temperature going. See what we're at. Nope, needs to be a little cooler. A little cooler. But what you can do is fill up our tank here with the pre-measured 60 milliliters. Boom, boom, boom. We're at 50. Slower. That's right. So, our developer, we just gotta wait till our temperature hits 20 degrees roughly on the. Oh man. We are not at 20. First time I've done this on the sink, so I don't know where I'm at with the temperature on this. So yeah, one of the things you need, thermometer. Look. Yep, thermometer is what you need. I don't know if this is interesting at all, because, okay, let me make it more interesting. We're almost we're almost halfway there. It's the developing that's going to be a pain in the ass, because it's going to take, what did I say, 12 minutes? 12 minutes. I'll probably try and forward some of these clips down the road, just to make it cutting, because we're hitting 19. I wonder how long YouTube will let me record these. This is going to be a long ass fucking video, man. I'm be really fucking high at the end of this. This is an ad for We Love Chemicals. I don't know what it is. All right. Yeah, we're still not at 20. Damn it. We should be there pretty soon. Ah, okay. It's a good thing I only shoot this on 4K. So yeah, I don't know what to talk about. Well, I just realized one of the cool things someone mentioned earlier that I didn't fail to notice is that on the Nikon FE, there's a tab you can pick up here to use AI lenses. So you can use some really cheap lenses on this guy, whereas the FE does not have that. So you can't use the AI lenses as far as I know. That's how that works. So that's pretty cool. Big fan of the FE, by the way. Aperture priority, you know. So good. Now we're a little too cold. Yeah, we're getting in the zone. Okay. Pretty damn close. It's only the developer that you have to be cautious of temperature-wise, because with the fixer, not a big deal. Not important. You gotta give you around. You gotta ballpark it, but it's not critical. So we're gonna fill this guy up to about 300. Here we go. I think the minimum I needed was 275, 280, but I just go to 300 so you can make sure that your film is fully submerged. Don't really need to give that a spin. I'll do that when it's all in there. There you go, in goes developer. Get my timer ready. Clock. There we go. Here we go. Boom. Pouring in the developer. Oh, you see it. There you go. Let's let that run for a bit. We're going to give it a good. We're going to start the timer. What I like to do usually is give it a good stir. Knock it a couple times, get the bubbles going. You might want to only do that for the first 15-20 seconds and then just let it sit. Getting down. I like to agitate usually about once every half a minute, but I don't do like a very intense agitation. Just a quick back and forth. "12 minutes, man." Now, what I can do is get my developer going. Yeah, we're hitting 20 degrees quite well. Developer is using the Guilford Rapid Fixer. And again, it's 3:1, same ratio, super easy. This is what I like to do. Not necessarily the right way, but if there is a right way, you got suggestions on how I can better do this. Let me know. Everyone has their own preferences of developing their film, and I like to hear people's opinions on it. Because this is one of the things back in the day when the craft of photography was, you know, someone had to watch you do this stuff. So many bad habits can develop, and you just do the one thing all along. You don't try different things. You might never know what works for you and what doesn't. So. But we're developing film. Smoking some weed. Not bad. It's still. Oh, it's so fucking ugly out. People ask me what I do. These days, when you tell people like you have film and how do you get scanned, and I use an old scanner. It's on its last legs. We'll see if we can get some scans out of this. It'll be nice to see some 35. Hopefully 100 ISO black and white is beautiful, so we'll see what this turns out to be. Just gonna give it another stir. Well, you know you're high when the smell of smoke smells like jasmine or green tea. 20 degrees. So we're gonna fill up our fixer, just to have it ready, even though we still have another 11 minutes. I probably won't be doing all this much developing in the kitchen. This is probably a one-time deal. I wouldn't say the smell is completely pleasant that you want to have around your food, but man, I spend a lot of time in dark rooms, so that smell is it's definitely different, and if it caused me brain damage, who knows, man. I'll be that guy with like, maybe better off known as the guy who's like, oh, I did too much chemicals in the dark room. Do another swirl. I may have missed a few. Spins there, but I think we're gonna be okay. 6.5 minutes left. Again, I don't know what kind of film this is. This is Mittens, who's been fucking bugging me the whole time in the backyard, in the back door. She's been dying to go outside, but it's raining. Say hi. Oh yeah. Okay. Oh yeah. There you go. Give that a sniff. Alright. Okay. Gotta spin. I was a little thrown off by this because I thought 8 minutes was long. I usually develop... I think Fuji Neopan is more along 5 minutes. So I hope I don't completely blow this negative out of the water. How does this whole process work? A lot of people are sometimes curious as to how the chemicals work, and I think trying to explain developing to someone is like it's like how cast irons are made when they used to make sand molds, and you would pour molten lava or steel into pig iron into the molds, and by the time it's finished cooling, it forms a pan, and there's all these the mold is there with the pan in it. And I think developing, the best way to explain it is, once you develop the film, you're basically shaking away the bits that don't stick and register as an information. So various parts of the mold shakes off, and this is what it's doing. I guess developing is basically you're getting rid of the useless bits of in this case silver halide, silver things, grains, and altering its properties. So basically shaking all that off and you'll have an image. Or not. We'll see. Again, I have no fucking idea what kind of roll of film this is. This is gonna be the longest fucking film I've ever made. We're at 32 minutes. Well, the clip is. Apologies if this is music. This clip is gonna be too fucking long, man. But I might not be very all that down with editing. I might just have to go with the one take deal. All of my videos have been one take, so I'm kind of not about to give that up. So what they call film noir, I don't know. Well, we're at 33 minutes. I think ACFA APX is an old style film, and maybe this DDX is kind of a new tech film. Old style being like the Triax, APX, Ilford HPs, versus new styles of film, new films like Ilford Delta films, Kodak. What's Kodak's name? The T-Max films. But those have their own developers, and I think this is just because I'm crossing a high-tech, later tech developer to an old tech film that this time is fucking ridiculous. Excuse me, but yeah, that's happening. Probably give me one more time to take it. It'd be really cool to just pull this film out once I'm done and you guys actually get to see. Negative. So we're kind of coming down. I'm gonna start pre-running the water at 20 degrees, just not to shock the film into cold Canadian water. Any kind of temperature, as long as it's gentle, you know, rinse. Not too hot, not too cold. Perfect. Room temperature water is the best. We're done. I'm gonna give it one last shake. Okay. We can start plugging in the time for the fix. Dump this out. And give it a rinse. You could use stop bath, I think, around this time, but I've never used it. In my opinion, the stop baths are more useful if you're using like a batched. You're reusing a batch developer, like a reuse. Some people reuse developers. I think it's more important in that case. Sometimes I think they can be more precise with timing, and some developers are tougher to wash off. How nice you just coming up with bullshit. Okay, in goes the fix. I'm gonna start that timer now, I guess. Put that in there. Okay, I like to give it a good swirl. There we go. Now we wait. Now we wait. 3.5 more minutes. Oh yeah. So I don't know, I think all the tools you've seen me use are it. Those are the things you need to develop film. Shut that down for a bit. I don't know what you hear with that tap running. 2.5 more minutes. So I developed for 4. We're gonna probably rinse it for 20 minutes to make sure all the fix gets out of the film. But what I'll do is but what you can do if you're anxious like me, I usually pull the film out and I look at it under the water. So, you know, it's a good idea to check your film right when it hits the wash, because if you got garbage, don't waste the water, man. Save the environment. Don't waste any water. You don't want to be rinsing that film for 20 minutes with garbage in it. So usually I check the film. I guess we'll be able to find out. So it'll be 5 more minutes, 4 more minutes actually, and you guys can see if this is all worked out. I'm curious to see what kind of film it is. My best guess is APX 100. My second best guess, shit, I don't know. It's a 400. I want to say it's T-Max. Yeah, I want to say it's T-Max 400 or Delta 400. Definitely not an HP 5 or anything like that. We got 1 more minute. Give it one. Probably a last rinse. 30 seconds. Want to get that water ready. It's kind of like how to cook a meal, but it's not. It's in the kitchen. It's like Julia Child developing shit or cooking math. I don't know. Who knows what you can do with a space like this, eh? Just sitting in the kitchen, baking and making stupid shit, crazy shit. Okay, that's my timer. We're done. We're gonna pour this down. Fill it with water. Now, as far as putting chemicals down the drain, let me know if that's a thing, because as far as I know, the up-to-date modern chemicals are pretty safe. As far as I've been told, that it's pretty safe, and you know, there aren't any major carcinogens or anything crazy in it. But there is silver, which is a concern. But pouring it down residential pipes, they go through a lot more strict checks than industrial pipes. But I'm not sure how that all works, so you let me know. Some people are cool with it, you know. If you have a home darkroom, this stuff is going down the sink. Okay, I'm gonna see if we get something. Here we have developed film, guys. Back by APX 100. I was right. There's something. We got something. I don't know if you can tell. Pretty awesome. Okay, I'm glad this worked out. Just gonna put this back. We're gonna do a rinse. And then hopefully I can get some scanning. Some scans. Peace out.